Look at this baby boy. What is it, Bug, Bug, Bug? Am I not paying enough attention to Archer? Am I not paying enough attention to Archer? I agree. No, don't leave. No, now you're not paying enough attention to me, Archer. You serious right now? Are you serious right now, Mr. Bug? Ah, that's Leia's bolt. Well, I guess she finished everything. So, what's up? Yeah, you are first. Coradera on Twitch. I always, because these exist as VODs over on YouTube, I like to say out loud that they are, I am live streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. And that the people on Twitch can't see the YouTube chat, the people on YouTube can't see the Twitch chat, etc. How's everybody doing? What's up? Fill me in. How's life? What's new? I was camping on your Twitch page. Thank you. I appreciate you for doing that. You're such a good boy, Bug Bug Bug. You are such a handsome fella. Do you want to come outside? Do you want to come hang out with me on the deck? Archer the Bug, do you want to come hang out with me on the deck? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Good boy. Oh, hi, Leia. Miss Butt, are you going to guard that bone? That old, gross bone? You can send me a friend request on the Discord server. That's okay. I wasn't like, who's this? Who is this? How dare you? Hey, Raven Skull says over on YouTube. I know no one cares, but I got a 97 on my huge exam. That's like 70% of my grade. That's incredible. Congrats. Lauren Hart over on Twitch said, had a bad mental health day today. Well, I hope we can do our small part to make it a little bit better. Archer, do something cute for Lauren. No, no, Archer. You're making it worse, Archer. She's spiraling because of you right now. You're making it so much worse, Archer. You're projecting existential ennui. That's not helping, Archer. S Mustang Sal over on YouTube said, "Life is made better by you sharing your puppas." Thank you, thank you. It's very sweet of you to say. Procrastination Moose over on Twitch says, "It's nice to see Archer out from under the bed." Yeah, it is. You know, as it gets colder, he'll just spend more time on the deck. Not wearing socks says, "Your timing is awesome. My other live just ended." Oh, not wearing socks. I wanted to show you something. I just noticed this right before I started the live. See Leia over there? See her? Know what this is? This is one of my socks. I didn't put it here. I didn't put it there. But she did. I know she did. I know she did it. I know it was you, Leia. I know it was you. You're such a good girl. You're so sneaky. You're so sneaky, Leia Butt. Are you paying attention to the NLDS? Probably not, Lori, because I'm not sure what NLDS stands for. So I have to say no. Please enlighten me. What does NLDS stand for? No cost for Leia today. Rory over on YouTube says no cost for Leia today. I hope you're correct, Lori. No cost for Leia. I know. I'm really proud of her. I do want to say this out loud. I have a hard stop in an hour because they're running out of treats, and the treat store closes in an hour and a half. And I just want to get in there and get the treats before they close. So I apologize for that. Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was. I thought it was baseball postseason. You know, I I used to pay attention to baseball. Believe it or not, I just haven't in 12 years. Dan Ubeck says, when you make that voice, you kind of sound like Liam Neeson in Taken. I will take that as a compliment, Dan, over on YouTube. I don't know what voice that is, though. I'm really not sure. Honey over on YouTube asks, why do you call them Bug and Butt? Well, Leia, I call her Leia Butt because her butt is so floofy. And it's like I'm just staring at her tail the whole time we're on a walk. And I call Archer Bug because he was a big time cuddle bug when he was a puppy. And the name just kind of stuck. K-Day Silver says, be honest, what is your treat budget? How much of your income goes to the dogs? K-Day Silver, I genuinely don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you because it is embarrassing how much money I spend on treats. And like a lot of it is my fault because I'm like, well, my dogs must have the most expensive treats. Obviously, they need the most expensive treats. So the babies need their treats. We need a treat emote. LOL. Clumsy tacos. I mean, you got the archer eating the turkey leg emote. I think that's pretty good. Are the bones taste good, girl? Kadal over on YouTube asks. I think Leia. So Leia really loves the marrow bones, which is why you can see she's like hollowed out this bone here. She eats all the marrow from it. So anything else that she does there is just really just to keep it from Archer. Madison Sandlin over on YouTube says, family getting hit by hurricane, and this live helps tonight. And I love your channel a lot, so thank you. Madison, please stay safe. Or if it's your family who's in danger, please tell them to do what they need to do to stay safe. I'm so sorry you were all going through that. That is so unbelievably stressful. I will be thinking of you and your family. Indoctrinated recluse, which reminds me, we need a pet stores closed huskies emote. You know, indoctrinated recluse, you're not wrong. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll set up a poll for subscribers over on Discord, and then I'll probably like collect recommendations for emotes, and then I might filter them myself, and then I'll put up like a vote on the ones that you want, and like the top 7 or something like that, or the next round we'll make. Would she nibble at you if you pet? Yeah, she grumbles at me right now. She would. Yeah, not wearing socks, one with the Petco cookie. That'd be pretty good. When will you get your plaque, by the way? Cordera says. Guess what? I just received an email today saying it has shipped and that it is expected to deliver on Monday. So I'm very excited about that. Pack over on YouTube says, I'm thinking about getting a husky. Any warnings or advice? Yeah, the big thing I would say, Pack, is get exercise and enrichment and just do as much of both as humanly possible. Keep it up. I mean, Archer and Leia are 5 and 6 now, respectively. So I've kind of got them to a spot where they're super manageable. So like, look at how subdued she is. That's wonderful. However, there's still a good 6 to 8 hours every day where she is the opposite of this. And I do have to walk them for 2.5, 3 hours. Like yesterday, I spent 3 hours walking them. You know, so just exercise and enrichment. Nexi Sakamaki says, I just unlocked this with points. Perfectly represents what I'd like to be doing right now. Yeah, that one low key, that emote Nexi over on Twitch is low key my favorite emote. Because if you look closely, you might not be able to see it at that resolution, but there's like grease stains around Archer's mouth. It's just like it just elevates it, I think. I think it's very funny. All the happy squirrel says, "Don't get a husky, don't get 2" comes to mind. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think about that one. How did you discover Leia Loves the DuckTales theme song? Dan Ubeck asks. Dan, I grew up with DuckTales. I grew up watching the show, and I just like I sing to myself a lot, and I spend basically all day every day with them. And I just kind of like sing to myself absentmindedly. I don't even realize I'm doing it. And that song's definitely in the rotation because it's a banger. And one day I just happened to notice that it just drives her crazy. I wish I had a better story than that. That's it. Just like one day I was like, she's kind of going nuts. And then I tried singing it again a couple days later, and sure enough, she went nuts again. So, Indoctrinated Recluse on Twitch says, wait, wouldn't it be pretty late in the night if you walked them for 3 hours yesterday? Yeah, I was walking them until 11 o'clock last night. Yes, correct. It was very late. Nexi Sakamaki over on Twitch says, OMG, there is? Yes, that's hilarious. You are correct. I can't see it at that resolution. I will be able to when those stickers release. So, okay, I worked on that a little bit today, Nexi, and I actually set up this sticker app, and I uploaded like the sticker extension for Twitch, and I uploaded all of them as stickers, the emotes as stickers. But like for some reason, it wasn't appearing for me. But I was very busy today, so I haven't had enough time to like QA it. But I'll get back to it. Rory over on YouTube says that's a great story though. Thank you, Rory. I mean, I think so. Tess over on YouTube asks, "Does Leia go on your bed?" Yeah, she'll go on my bed a lot, but they don't really sleep on the bed with me. They don't like being on the bed when I am on the bed. They want the bed all to themselves. And Leia typically sleeps out here. This is like her spot at night. She is welcome to come inside anytime she wants, and often does, but usually she sleeps out here at night. So. My Mastiff loves PewDiePie's LWIAY intro. It's the only thing that gets her riled up. She does weigh twice as much as I do, though, according to Indoctrinated Recluse over on Twitch. You know, I never got into PewDiePie, and that's not like no, that's not a value judgment thing. I mean, he did do that thing where he paid those people to say like hold up a sign that said something like the Holocaust was good or like something akin to that. I don't really approve of that. But no value judgment here other than that. I don't know what LWIAY means. Spellbound Chris says, I love how Leia has an emotional support bone. Yeah, she'll just kind of carry that bone around for like a day until I replace it. Not Wearing Socks says you need a bigger bed. Yeah, I want a king size. I only have a queen size bed. I want a king size bed so badly. Pack over on YouTube says, John, I don't see your wife much. Is she hiding or non-socialish? She's definitely very social. It just like straight up makes her uncomfortable how many followers we have. We get in front of like over 1 million people a day on every platform. And I think that just like makes her deeply uncomfortable. So she prefers to hide in the background. Yeah. Dog Mama for Life over on YouTube says that would be very crowded bed. 2 humans and 2 medium to large dogs. Yeah, but it's my dream. That and 2 extra cats. Hell yeah. Cordera, yeah, she does go to a different school. She goes to a different school. You can't meet her. She's in Canada. She definitely exists though. I didn't make her up. I'm not pretending. Not Wearing Socks says, "Dang it, I forgot a bingo card." Yeah, the subscriber chat in Discord made bingo cards for my lives. So thanks for that. Unlocking brand new insecurities for me. Procrastination Moose says she's also in the basement. No, my brother-in-law's in the basement right now. Sugar Cookie over on Twitch says, to be fair, if you put me in front of 1 million people, I'd be highly uncomfortable too. Really? I love it. I'm like, why only 1 million? Let's double that. Let's triple it. The world needs to know. Sugar Cookie over on Twitch says, I'm sorry, we did what now? What did y'all get up to while I was sleeping? Yeah, they made bingo cards. And it's stuff like Jonathan brings up his dead dad, etc. Nathan over on YouTube says, are the Huskies from the same breeder? They are. Yeah, they're half siblings. They have the same mom, but different dads. Arvitas over on YouTube says, Bone Pillow. That's correct. Well, I think it's more like, yeah, we'll go with Bone Pillow. Also, sick band name. Bone Pillow. Really cool band name. Dog Mama for Life says, does your vet have different fees depending on their weight? The vets in my state do. You know, I have no idea. I have no clue, Dog Mama. They just give me the bill and I groan and pay it. That's my relationship with them. Iolanda over on Twitch says, free space is them screaming. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, I see what you're saying. The free space on the bingo card. Okay, got it. Yes. Black Star Scintillation said, just join the Discord. Very excited to be there. Well, Black Star Scintillation, very excited to have you. Rin and Tucker over on Twitch says, what kind of bones are they? I need new stuff for my pup. Rin and Tucker, They are just beef bones, frozen raw beef bones. I buy a mixed bag of marrow and beef knuckle. Leia prefers the marrow. Archer has no preference. Dan Ubek over on YouTube says, "Oh, that's cute. I didn't know they were actual siblings." Yeah, they're half siblings. Cordera says, "I cannot find the server, so I added your account like a creep, as mentioned in the beginning of this live." I'm sorry, Cordera. You should be able to find the server. Oh, you know what? It's probably not on my Twitch bio. I changed the link like an idiot, and I think I updated everywhere but my Twitch bio. I'll my about page on Twitch. I'll change that. I'll update that. Thank you for giving me a heads up. I just brain farted on doing it there. Yeah, it's discord.com or it's discord.gg/Siberian Derpskis. So Sugar Cookie over on Twitch says Discord is fun, but we do talk entirely too much at approximately 3 a.m. Yeah, but I've been enjoying the Discord a lot. I mean, it's only been active for like what a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been fun getting to know you guys, chatting with you. Clumsy Tacos over on Twitch says, I haven't been able to find a pet store with beef bones near me, but I get them from my local butcher. Honestly, Clumsy Tacos, that's probably cheaper and better. My Vakaya over on YouTube says, now we know why Leia is so hellbent on murdering Archer. I don't get that. Oh, you just mean because they're half siblings? Yeah, that's fair. Dog Mama for Life over on YouTube says, have you always used breeders or do you adopt them from rescue? So I've only used a breeder for Archer and Leia. I don't regret it. I will never, ever do it again. I don't regret it because I got Archer and Leia out of it, and they're like the greatest dogs who have ever existed ever. But I won't ever do it again. I'm embarrassed to say that I didn't know just how bad the shelter crisis was. I did go to a couple shelters beforehand, and they wouldn't give me a husky because I lived in an apartment at the time. So that's why I went to 3, and they all said no. So that's why I ultimately went to a breeder. But now that I own my own home and it's more or less husky proof, more with a big asterisk there, nothing is ever husky proof. I will only ever go to rescues from now on. Indoctrinated Recluse on Twitch says, I second that. Discord sub only chat is the most wholesome I've been to in any creator's community ever. Well, let's see if we can change that. Let's see if we can corrupt that. I don't think we need much encouragement. Not wearing socks is just like, give me the excuse. Give me a reason. I will create an environment that is so toxic. Carrie over on YouTube said, I just had to put my kitty down today, so it's nice to see Leia right now. Carrie, I'm so sorry. That is heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. I know I've been there. I know how hard that is, and I'm. Thank you for hanging out with us right now, and I'm really sorry. Black Star Scintillation says, are you planning on getting the potential puppy from a rescue? Yes, I will be. The puppy I get in 2025 will be a rescue. Procrastination Moose says, I'm down for corruption in the Derpscord. Well, so things are about to get weird in the Derpscord. Sorry, Indoctrinated Indoctrinated Recluse. It's gonna get there goes your wholesome community. You ruined it by bringing it up. It's one of those things. You just should have never mentioned it. Indoctrinated Recluse says, I wish I could put myself down, but my family depends on me. What? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Please don't talk like that. Do you mean put yourself down as in like your self-esteem? Procrastination Moose over on Twitch, just in all caps, says, smut, smut, smut. Awesome. No notes. I'm sorry Goblin isn't here for this. Mary Duda over on YouTube says, breeding is okay as long as you don't cut their tails. You know, I mean, here's the honest God truth, Mary. I don't, like, no judgment whatsoever. And obviously, like, I went to a breeder, so I don't have any sort of leg to stand on. But now that I know like huskies in particular, huskies and pits are just getting killed left and right in Southern California and in Texas. The shelter crisis is so bad. And a lot of people adopt huskies because they look really pretty. They want a husky puppy, and then it grows up and it needs all this exercise and destroys their house when they get it. And when they don't get the exercise, and then they just put them in shelters, and then they get put down. Beautiful, perfectly healthy, wonderful dogs get put down left and right because of it. And yeah, so for that reason, I will only ever rescue moving forward. Iolanda says, I want to draw Archer and Leia as itty bitty kids. Go nuts. There's actually a fan art section in the Derpscord, and it's probably my favorite section. K-Day Silver over on YouTube says, do the Derpskis ever sleep curled up with their noses in their tails? Pretty much every night. Yeah. Dog Mama for Life over on YouTube says, I agree. Having Leia and Archer is a gift. I'm happy to hear you're willing to adopt from rescues. The crisis in shelters is heartbreaking, especially since so many were abandoned after COVID. Yeah, it's just, it breaks my heart. Breaks my heart every day. Sydney P over on YouTube says, I/my family have 3 dogs, Cockapoo, Huskimo, and Husky, and they like to be on my parents' bed. 2 people and 3 dogs on a queen-size bed has happened quite often. I mean, I'd be cool with it, but it's a lot. My Vokaya says, no smut in the Derpscord. Sorry, I've been in and out of the conversation because I'm chasing a 4-year-old. I'm sorry, my Vokaya. Please tell me that's your 4-year-old you're chasing, and you're not just like admitting to a very serious crime casually in the live stream. Sorry, I can't pay attention. I'm a predator. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make that joke. I'm sorry. There are 2 interpretations of that. K-Day Silver over on YouTube says, ooh, I love when they sleep like that. We had a husky/lab mix, and she'd always sleep like that sometimes, and it was always so cute. Yeah, especially in the winter. They do it all the time. Yeah. All the Happy Squirrels on Twitch says, rule number 1, don't write down your crimes. Corridera over on Twitch says, I love how they look and their temperament, but I know they can bully me since they're half my size, so I think I'll never be able to get them. I mean, listen, I'm a lot bigger than Leia. She bullies the hell out of me. It has nothing to do with size. You know, it's just this force of will. I also respect the chain of command. It goes Leia, me, Archer. Jillian K over on YouTube says, I rescued my first 2 cats, but always dreamed of a Maine Coon cat. So when I got kitten fever, I bought a Maine Coon kitten from a breeder. No regrets, temperament and size like nothing else. Yeah, I've always wanted a Maine Coon too. I just like big ones. I like big cats. McCall Novalite over on Twitch says, we lost our husky to heart failure 2 weeks ago. Watching Leia and Archer videos helps fill a small part of that void for me. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so heartbreaking, McCall. Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But please know that your husky was as lucky to have you as you were to have had them. I mean that sincerely. Blue Alpha Z says, hey, Jonathan, you had 1,000 followers on Twitch. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you. That's really cool. Crystal Cadaver over on YouTube says, I really needed this. Had to put one of my cats down today. He had cancer. It's really nice seeing the Derpskis. Crystal, I'm so sorry you had to go through it. Guys, what is happening? I am so sorry. So many of you are going through such loss right now. I mean, it's kind of, people have heard me say it enough times that it should be added to a bingo card. But I like to say that my animals to me aren't just animals. They're the part of me I wish I was all the time. And I know what it is to lose that part of you. And I'm so sorry you have to go through all of that. And if Leia, Archer, and I can play any small part in just kind of helping it hurt a little less, even temporarily, I am tremendously humbled and grateful that we get to do so. Love Dogs was concerned that Love Dogs over on Twitch was concerned that all of you were upstaging them with your pet loss And they say 2 months ago, my dad died of brain cancer at the age of 63. So don't you all feel bad now for bringing up your pets. Father Trump's pet. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a fact. My Vokaya over on YouTube says, our animals are our family. I couldn't agree more. My Vokaya. I glossed over your thing, Love Dogs, for the joke, but I my dad died a year and a half ago, so I know exactly when he died to cancer. It was prostate cancer, but still. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to go through that. I know what that is. I'm so sorry. Procrastination Moose is worried that all of you are upstaging them, and says my stepmother lost a toe like a month ago. Yeah, I guess you win. Is someone keeping track of whose uh, loss trauma is worse? Because right now it's procrastination Moose. It's funnier that it's your stepmother, because if it's not even like a biological mother, like my stepmother is dealing with the loss of a toe. Which toe? If it's a big toe, that's a big deal. You're definitely in the lead. Big toe Trump's father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Everyone's being very earnest about their loss, and I get it. I've had so much loss in my life too. I totally understand. I get it. I'm sorry. I choose to deal with it with inappropriate humor. I also get why you might not want to do that, and that it might not be the healthiest thing on the planet. Tennille Berman says my wife was just diagnosed with kidney failure. Yep, you're yeah, that really sucks, Tennille. You're correct. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Okay, Sugar Cookie says it wasn't even an important tell. Okay, all right, it wasn't an important tell. That's good. Yeah. All the happy squirrels says Siberian Derpskis. You need to update your subscriber count in your about section. Stop selling the Derpskis short. I need to update my subscriber count. Okay, I will. Thank you. Nexi Sakamaki says all toes matter. Nexi, that's wow. That is incredibly reductionist. Okay. All right, that's big toe privilege right there. So ban yourself, please. Crystal Cadaver says we are all going through shit. Wow. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. Tennille says you have to laugh. Thank you, Tennille. Thank you for giving me the out. I appreciate you in your hour of darkness. I appreciate you. Thank you. Sugar Cookie over on Twitch says, I love everyone being like, hey, someone very important to me died recently, and you just start laughing uncontrollably. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, listen, I want to offer everyone my deepest sympathies, but it is objectively funny the way you keep one-upping each other's grief in the chat, okay? It is objectively very funny that keeps happening. Someone's like, I lost my kitty cat. It's like, oh my God, I had to deal with it. I'm so sorry. Someone's like, I lost my husky. It's like, oh no, my huskies are my world. I get it. Someone's like, oh, I lost my dad. I'm like, oh, me too. That really sucks. And someone was like, oh, my wife, she's the kidneys. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine that. And then someone's like, my stepmom's toe got stubbed. It's like, okay, you get it, right? I don't have to tell you why I'm laughing, right? I don't need to explain it to you, right? Yeah, Leia's over it. Leia's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm still here. So let's focus on the living. Be nice, Leia. Be nice. Starlight Stella over on YouTube says, today would have been my dachshund Cole's 16th birthday. He passed away in March of this year, though. R.I.P. Cole, we miss you. We hardly knew you. You had a good run, buddy. I'm so sorry. Scarlett says, my grandpa died of brain cancer. Great. Did that happen? I assume that happened this morning. I just sort of assume it's real raw for you. Well, Procrastination Moose, did you ever tell us which toe it was? Procrastination Moose on Twitch says, my dad called me as if someone was dying, only to tell me about the toe. Also, is your dad super shallow? Is he like really shallow? Did he marry her because she's like a trophy wife? And now she's been physically marred, and that's kind of like he's kind of come off the whole thing of like, well, now what's the point of being married? You know what I mean? I don't know. Or is your dad just like super in love with her? I don't know. Sunset died last week. I'm so sorry, Sunset, but welcome back. Leia does not care. You are correct uncreatively, Zoe, over on YouTube. Leia does not care. The index finger equivalent to the toe. He is shallow, but she's even worse. Okay, well, awesome. I don't have advice for that situation. I'm sorry. That's a real edge case there. I don't know how to help you navigate it. Indoctrinated Recluse over on Twitch says, I shouldn't have brought up the wholesomeness. It may have spawned the spiral into dystopia. No, it wasn't you, man. It was apparently God. It was apparently several acts of God in a row. And then everyone's collective grief. They were like, I don't know how to process this. Better log on to Twitch. Or YouTube. I can't see the breakdown. I don't know how many of you are on Twitch and how many of you are on YouTube. I can just see the one number. Jillian K over on YouTube says, so how do we find the Discord again? Jillian, it is discord.gg/Siberian Derpskis. Not Wearing Socks says, I had therapy today. Not Wearing Socks, subtly implying she is better than all of you. Blue Alpha Z, thank you for linking the Twitch. However, the person who asked for the Twitch link is in YouTube, and you are on Twitch, or you linked to Discord. Sorry. Anyway, it's no help to them. Sunset says more shorts, please. Sunset, I will be uploading a short today. I just gotta walk them. It's gonna be like 3 or 4 hours before I upload it. So yeah, but I'm uploading a video and a short today. I say today. It's today for me. I don't know what time zone you're in. Fenrir the Wolf over on Twitch is bragging and says, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I make fun of you, but genuinely, I appreciate the sport. Boosting my numbers artificially. I appreciate you. Rory over on YouTube says, my Great Pyrenees niece pushed me into one of her dig sites today. She caught me trying to fill it in. That's wow. I'm bummed you don't have video of that. Do you have video of it? If you have video of it, please send it my way. I desperately want to see that. Michelle Navarrete. I love that last name. What a pretty last name, Michelle. Over on YouTube says, I too had therapy today. Again, you're just working on yourselves. Good for you. Mary Duda says, more Puppy Leia and Archer. I will post more puppy videos. Actually, I was gonna say I have so much travel coming up this between now and the end of January that I plan on posting a lot of puppy content while I travel. But one of my things got canceled. I was supposed to go to a wedding in Asheville, and I don't know if you heard about what happened to Asheville, but they had to cancel the wedding. Mom's the Boss over on Twitch says, did I hear you say there is a paid YouTube subscription for the Derpskis now? Yes, there is. It's called membership over on YouTube. And yes, there is. What does Leia think of the Darkwing Duck theme? Arvidas, I think you haven't listened to the Darkwing Duck theme in a long time. It's kind of like amelodic. However, sometimes when I'm leashing them up for walks, I will say out loud, let's get dangerous, which is a line from the Darkwing Duck theme. So, Michelle Burnett over on YouTube says, please move the bone because it looks like a butthole. LOL. You're right, it does look like a butthole. Not Wearing Socks over on Twitch says, Lord of the Derp is $25 and I'm tempted to. Not Wearing Socks, no. You have spent enough money on me. Do not. Also, I was thinking of making that tier because I was like, what can I do monthly that would be good? And I was like, oh, for Lord of the Derp, what if I did like a monthly cocktail hour where it's like a Zoom like video hangout or something like that? And like, I don't know, I make a mixed drink, I make a cocktail and send everyone the recipe based on my animals or like different dog breeds or something like that. We could call the cocktail hour Hair of the Dog. I just think it would be fun just to hang out, share a drink, that sort of thing. Unless you're in the program, then maybe I'll have a non-alcoholic variety as well, a virgin variety. I don't know. Voodoo Lady Inc. over on YouTube says, life is like a hurricane. Mom's the Boss says, camera for me optional. Of course. Yeah, I don't want to put the pressure on it for anyone. Dog Mama for Life over on YouTube says, will you do a poll with your top 3 choices of names for the new pup? No, I won't do that, actually. I considered doing that briefly, but I honest to God, I don't want to give anyone that power. I just like I want to vibe what the name should be, you know. Indoctrinated Recluse says, I work in the PhD robotics lab, get to play around with bots all day, and in my free time, I work on Last of Us 2. What's not to love? Yeah, that sounds like my dream job. Michelle Navarrete says, yes to cocktail hour. Okay, then I will add that. I will add the monthly cocktail hour to the $25 Lord of the Derps membership level over on YouTube. And we'll do a monthly cocktail hour. That sounds fun. And I'd love to open it up to more people, but I just think it would be like chaos. You know what I mean? It would just be chaos. So, you're getting a new pup, a third husky. Aaron over on YouTube. Yes, I am. However, don't get your hopes up. Don't just like temper expectations. It won't. I would say anytime between February 1st and June 30th, sometime in that 5-month window. Melissa H with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Melissa. Says, is there an option on your end to turn on membership gifting? Boy, if there is, I didn't see it, but I'll take a look for the memberships on YouTube. Procrastination Moose says, I pay for YouTube Premium because you ads. I feel like memberships should be included. Also, speaking of ads, I have several ads. Procrastination Moose, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you have to deal with ads over on Twitch. I am so cold, by the way. I'm in a t-shirt. The sun is setting. It's freezing. Let's go hang out with Archer for a bit. Amrit over on YouTube says, I like your voice. Thank you, Amrit. I like your name. Where is Archer? Fenrir. Archer's right here. You're looking right at him. I think there's a little bit of a delay between when you hit enter and when I see the chat pop up. Crystal Cadaver says, do it February 7th. That's my birthday. Do you mean the happy hour? Yeah, it'll be a different time every month. It'll probably be on a Friday, though. What color husky are you thinking of getting, or does it matter? Chrome Abyss over on YouTube. It does not matter to me. I have 3 requirements for my next dog. 1, it's got to be a puppy. It's got to be a puppy because Leia is kind of a bitch to adult dogs who enter this home, but she's really good with puppies. 2, it's got to be a rescue for all of the reasons I talked about earlier in this live. And 3, it's got to be a husky. I don't care if it's a husky mix, but there's got to be like a lot of husky in there, like, predominant husky. That's it. Don't care about gender, eye color, coat color, anything like that. I don't care if his spitz ears or floppy ears. I will love the dog all the same. Zombie Eve says 3 huskies. I can't wait for the chaos. Honestly, neither can I. My Volkaya Junior says hi, Archer. Archer, say hi to Junior. Say hi to Junior, Archer. My Volkaya, he says, what's my motivation? The Bween over on Twitch says 0.001% husky is still 100% husky mentally. Yes, I am a firm believer that husky is a state of mind and not a breed. Melissa H just became a Lord of the Derp level member. Wow, damn, Melissa, thank you. Melissa, let's schedule that happy hour. I will formally add it to the the perks this evening. I probably have to walk them first, but I will formally add it, and then we'll schedule it. We'll get it scheduled, and maybe we could even do it this Friday if you wanted. Yeah. Is she good with small dogs? Pomskis are so cute. Yeah, it's not a size thing. It's a like whether or not she knew it as a puppy thing. She's just like very good with puppies. Events tab in Discord. Not wearing socks, you're right. I'll do the events tab in Discord. That's a good idea. Yes. Cordera says, hi, Archer. Although I will say this, Melissa, for some reason, and I've been trying for like 2 days, Discord won't let me link it to my my YouTube, and it should like automatically sync so that when you sub on one, you just get access to all of that on Discord, like it does with TikTok and like it does with Twitch, but it's not working for YouTube. So I need to dive into like a forum or two. So please be patient with me as I navigate my own incompetence. Carol over on YouTube says, what do you predict will be the first thing your future puppy learns from their older husky housemates? That's a great question. I think the first thing is don't mess with Leia's food. I think that lesson is going to be drilled in very quickly, early, and often. Yeah, then Cordera, protesting. Leia didn't really protest until Archer started protesting, and she was like, "Oh, I can just do that." Fenrir the Wolf over on Twitch says, my birthday is tomorrow. Also, I love the YouTube short where Archer almost broke your PlayStation. I love that video too. I just posted that yesterday. It did not perform well. It didn't perform well on any platform. Not on TikTok, not on Instagram, not on YouTube. I was like, this is adorable. This is gonna do great. Didn't do well at all. But I don't care. I don't chase views. So Not Wearing Socks says, Biggie was a practice round. What did they teach him first? They taught him how to respond to the word huskies. That's a very good point, Not Wearing Socks. Indoctrinated Recluse says, it was jokes. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know what you're talking about, Indoctrinated Recluse. I apologize. Quipquap over on Twitch says, has Leia ever gone between your legs similar to Archer, just with less help me father? Yeah, she's pet. We actually used to kind of like play leapfrog together often. Where leapfrog's the wrong word, but she'd just kind of like run between my legs and then we'd spin around and then she'd run between my legs and we'd spin around. It was a lot of fun. Look at that stretch. Dog Mama for Life correctly says Big Island, Little Island. Crystal Cadaver over on YouTube says, oh gosh, my kitten Bigfoot is learning so many bad habits from my cat Noxie, like waking me up in the morning before my alarm. Yeah, that sounds about right. My cat Grays, who I got as a kitten for my 8th birthday. The extent to which I have an origin story, that's it. Got a kitten for his 8th birthday. Every morning, 5:55 a.m., 5:55 on the dot, he'd wake me up every single morning for his entire life, 14 and a half years. Cordera over on Twitch says, can I kidnap Archer for like a week? I love him so much. No, I will go Liam Neeson on you. I will find you. You're welcome to try, but it will not end well for you. You promise to return him. I don't care. Fenrir the Wolf says, I want to boop Archer's snoot. Well, it's your birthday tomorrow, so let's give Archer a snoot boop. Let's give him a snoot boop. Bug. The people want to boop your snoot, okay? All right? Boop. You're such a good boy. Can I boop you one more time? All right, coming in. Boop, boop. What a good boy. Look at this handsome man. Look at this handsome fella. You're so handsome. Oh, good boy. Are you annoyed with me? Yeah, you're annoyed with me. I love you. Boop, 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 boop. Good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, I know they look quite subdued right now. Both of them. But yeah. As soon as I'm done with this live and it becomes clear that we're going to the treat store and going for a walk, they will jump right up. Won't you, husky butts? Somebody asked, is there a way to share pictures? You can share them on the Discord. Discord.gg/Siberian Derpskis. I'm sorry, I missed your name. This chat's going by pretty fast. What is the size of Leia's pillow? Asking for a friend. Mom's the boss. That is a great question. I think it's just a standard pillow, like not like a sham, just like a standard like pillow. But I've had trouble finding. I want to get her a God, I'm brain farting. I want to get her a DuckTales one. However, the only ones I've been able to find are like antique's the wrong word, but like vintage from the 80s, and then like kind of faded, and I feel kind of bad if she ruined it. And yeah, they just like don't have any, or they're like for kids, and they're like kid size pillows, and they're just like not like babies. They're just not the right size. So Mom's the boss says, no, that's my idea. I will 100% give you credit. I'll have to get Discord then, says Rory over on YouTube. Yeah, we'd love to hang out. It's just fun. It's just fun chatting with everyone. If Leia were a famous person, who would she be? Cher, Celine, Madonna, Holly? Oof, great question. I don't know. Yes, I do know. I do know 100%. But I am blanking on the actress's name. Lucy Lawless. That's who she'd be. She'd be Lucy Lawless. Yeah, the more I say it out loud, the more convinced of it I am. She'd be Carrie Fisher. Well, you're not wrong, Baba Black Sheep. You're not wrong at all. Actually, a very good friend of mine, I would go so far as to say Leia's aunt is friends with Carrie Fisher's daughter. And I'm just like, you can't ever let me meet her because I'll destroy my marriage. Not even like oh, I think she's like the most beautiful woman on the planet. It's just like it's my birthright for my child to be Princess Leia's grandchild. You know what I'm saying? And my toxic trait is I think I'm charming enough. I think I could pull, rightly or wrongly. Holly W over on YouTube says, "Ha, Lucy Lawless. LOL. I thought she would be Kurt Cobain's wife. Wow. I'm gonna level with you. Leia's a lot prettier. So, if Leia is Lucy Lawless, would she have a Kiwi accent? Presumably. Yeah. Procrastination miss. Sydney P says Scrooge McDuck body pillow. I think Leia could get on board with that. Dog Mama for Life says, if 80s is vintage, then I must be ancient. I mean, same. Cordera says Leia Sabrina Carpenter. I really like that. Cordera, yeah, I love Sabrina Carpenter. Every album, just a banger. Yeah. Not wearing socks says I saw Lucy Lawless in Greece. I have her autograph. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I didn't know she did Greece. Avril Chen over on YouTube says, hello, big fan. Thank you, Avril. I've always liked the name Avril. Is it true it's French for April? Chrome Abyss over on YouTube says, ever thought about what your dogs would look like if they were human? Yes. Many, many, many times, Chrome Abyss. And I've talked about this before, but I have a very clear idea that has been roughly plotted out. Not like there's still a lot of holes. It needs work. I need like a good 4 to 6 weeks to really workshop it and lock it down. But I have a pretty solid idea, synopsis at least,
for an 8 to 10 episode anime series where Archer and Leia are isekai'd to a fantasy world where they kind of like wake up as people, you know, but still retain their kind of essence, and then they have to like fight to make their way back home. And I just have like a real, it's so crystal clear in my head what that looks like. How long have you been live? According to the timer here, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So I am going to have to stop in 10 minutes. Literally just because I need to get to the store before it closes. Ichabod Crane says they are very calm today. They are pretty chill today, Ichabod. Ophelia over on Twitch says, can we get a close-up of toe beans? Yeah, I'll give you a close-up of toe beans. Look at those beans. Look at those peats. Look at those peats. Leia, don't get upset. I'm going to touch your peats. I'm going to touch your peats. Don't get upset with me. Don't get upset with me. I love you. Yeah, you're so fierce. You're so fierce, Leia. Yes, you're a warrior wolf princess, Leia. Everyone thinks it. Is that bone chewing slobber? No, I think it's just like general wet. We just live in Seattle, so it's just damp. My Bokaya says missing some of this due to kiddo yelling, singing, laughing. I'm sorry you're missing it, but you know, family time is precious. So, all the happy squirrels over on Twitch says the beans pooping warrants the bites. You're not wrong. I can't disagree. Skylar's Creations over on YouTube says, how old is Leia? She's 6, and Archer is 5. Iliac says, offended. I missed why you were offended, Iliac. Is it Iliac or Iliach? Iliach? Ilyich. I'm not quite sure how you want me to pronounce that. She's angry. Cordera, yeah, she's always angry. She's got like a little simmer going on at all times. Yeah, Leia is hiding her peats now. She is. Let's go bother Archer again. Hi, handsome man. Hi, handsome fella. How you holding up? Can you fluff Archer's head for us? Basie Skims over on YouTube. I'd love to fluff Archer's head for you. I'd love to fluff Archer's head for you. What a good boy. Boop, 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 boop. He's so annoyed with me. Big island, little island, big island, little island, big island, little island. You're such a handsome fellow, Archer. I love you. What a good boy. What a good boy. Okay, those cracks were both of my knees. Don't know if you could hear them or not. Blue Alpha Z, did you ever find Todd Howard's sick jacket? Didn't you link it to me? I thought you linked it to me. Evelyn the Strange over on Twitch says, I'm so happy you're streaming. It feels safe. That's really sweet of you to say, Evelyn. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everyone feels welcome here in my content. SkyX Gem says, I'm sure Archer wants more food. I'm sure he'd love a turkey tendon. Yeah, he probably wouldn't say no to a turkey tendon. Audrey Lee over on YouTube says, race cars, lasers, airplanes. Actually, she said race card, layers, airplanes. But I corrected for you. It's 4 a.m. and I've taken Lyrica for the first time. Evelyn, I don't know what Lyrica is. Am I gonna get banned for saying that out loud on stream? Okay, let's grab him. I'm trying to multitask here, and I'm doing a terrible job at it. Let's get him a turkey tendon. Where's my handsome boy? Handsome boy Archer. You want turkey tendon? You want TT? Yeah? Yeah, good boy. Enjoy that turkey tendon. He's so handsome. Lay a butt. Hi, pretty girl. I gave your brother a turkey tendon. I thought you might enjoy one. Hmm? Yeah? Can I scratch your head? Oh, yes, you're so fierce. Enjoy your turkey tendon. What a good girl. It's October. How are there still mosquitoes out here? I'm getting eaten alive. Indoctrinated Recluse says, coming to Seattle next week for a conference. Any food place recommendations? Yes. Here's what I would honest to God do if I were you, Indoctrinated Recluse. I would go to YouTube and I would find J. Kenji Lopez Alt's YouTube channel. He's a chef. And I would just watch 5 to 12 of his videos and pick places that look best to you. And he just kind of like goes around and finds all these like hole in the wall places and is like, oh yeah, you got to eat here. You got to eat here. And he gives like some great recommendations. That's what I would do. I'm a creature of habit, so I end up going to the same like 7 places and that's it. I also live in North Seattle, so all of my recommendations are in North Seattle. So I'm not great at like what's the best spot in like Belltown. But that's what I would do. I would go to J. Kenji Lopez's Alt's YouTube channel, watch some of his videos, and just make a list. However, I will tell you my favorite restaurants in Seattle. Both are in North Seattle. First is Cricket Club. It's the best Indian I've ever had in my life. I believe you told me you were Nepalese. So you might have different opinions on that than I. But yeah, Cricket Club, I love. And the other one is a vegan restaurant called Harvest Beat, and they do seatings. So they do like 1 or 2 seatings a night, and that's it. And Harvest Beat is incredible. They just kind of like whatever is in season, whatever they can get from the farmers and the foragers, and they make just the most incredible food. Both options that I said, Cricket Club and Harvest Beat, are expensive restaurants. They're kind of special occasion restaurants, but you know, those are my 2 favorite restaurants in Seattle. But the one that, but if you want, Tibetan. I'm sorry, I apologize. But definitely drunk food. Get Dick's Burgers. Archer and Leia. Weirdly, I don't really give them burgers because I want them to live forever. But for some reason, because I've taken them to get the burgers before, if we're on walks, they make me like walk up to the counter, even if I don't buy anything. They're like, "No, we just want to walk up to the counter." They have to like, it's like a checkpoint they have to go through. You know what I mean? It's very, I don't know how else to describe it. All the Happy Squirrels says Dick's is a solid choice anytime. TBH, yeah, it is. Actually, before we bought this house, we looked at a house that was literally across the street from Dick's, and I was like, we cannot live here. I will get so fat. I will get humongous. Because I'll just like every meal, I'll be like, it's a burger and it's $2. And it's right there. So, yeah. Rory over on YouTube says, I'm all set up on Discord now. Pyrenees_auntie. Thank you. I'm happy to have you. Skylar's Creations over on YouTube says, have you tried Panda Express? I actually had Panda Express for lunch last week. Or was it the week before? I can't remember. They were doing a thing, like a national charity day, fundraiser day. And so I had Panda Express and put in the code of All for Paws, which is a rescue in Southern California that has saved, as far as I can tell, All for Paws is like, or All Joy for Paws is like just one woman, but they have saved so many huskies from death row. So, yeah. Catherine over on YouTube says, I have an 11-year-old husky that I acquired from dating my partner. We've lived together for 4 years now, and not a day goes by where she doesn't give me a laugh. Thanks for sharing them with us. No, thank you for telling me about your husky. That's beautiful. I love that. All Happy Squirrels says, Din Tai Fung is my must-eat in the U District. Yeah, well, Din Tai Fung has several locations, but yes, Din Tai Fung is incredible. But it's also a chain. Like, they have a location in LA, and Indoctrinated Recluse, you're in the Bay Area, aren't you? I just sort of assume, rightly or wrongly, I sort of assume that the dim sum in the Bay Area is better than what you can get in Seattle. Nimbus Heart over on Twitch says, I just joined the Discord to be able to be part of the Siberian Derpskie. You said Siberian Derpsichord, and I like that because I'm just picturing like a derpy harpsichord. I'm just picturing like an addled-brained, drooling Dracula just playing this harpsichord. I don't know why my brain went there, but it did. Skylar's Creations over on YouTube says, my husky is 1 year old, and she's on my profile. Well, she's beautiful. Indoctrinated Recluse over on Twitch says some inside news. A friend of mine in Bethesda showed me some demo gameplay of upcoming Starfield DLCs. Let's just say it's going to be big. That's awesome. Melissa in the chat works at Bethesda. So Melissa, you didn't let me know about that. You didn't tell me about additional Starfield DLCs. Lisa W over on YouTube says, "Is Uncle Michael still there? Can we see him with Leia and Archer?" I mean, you're of course welcome to see him if he wants to be seen. That's what I would say. I've not talked with him about it, and yeah, he's staying with us for a couple of weeks until he finds another place to live. So he's just vibing in our basement. He's not here right now. I don't know where he is. He's probably at the climbing gym. He is obsessed with climbing. He goes to the climbing gym like 5 days a week. So, Claire W over on YouTube says, "Wow, you have a very impressive memory for things your viewers tell you." I really don't, Claire. I really don't. Indoctrinated Recluse, I thought was Nepalese, and he is in fact Tibetan. So, screwed that up. Indoctrinated Recluse, speaking of, says hi to Melissa. Don't know where you're watching from, but love a colleague. Yeah, Melissa's on YouTube, and Indoctrinated Recluse is on Twitch. Melissa, Indoctrinated Recluse works at Naughty Dog, so, and he's living my dream life. The Bween says 5 days. My finger tendons hurts just hearing that. Yeah, no, he's nuts. He's nuts, but he's kind of like the perfect shape for it. He's like the right height, and he's very he's very sinewy. He's very live. Michael. He's single. If anyone's in the market, he's a good boy. He's a sweet boy. Do they chase a laser pointer? No, Herp, I've tried to get them to chase a laser pointer, and I actually made a video about it like 3 years ago. And then I got all these comments from people being like, under no circumstances should you ever show a dog a laser pointer. It will drive them insane. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I Googled it, and apparently it is a thing. Apparently it can, like, drive a dog insane, which I didn't know about. But, yeah, anyway. If I'd known, I wouldn't have tried it. But I didn't know, and I tried it, and neither one of them cared about it. So... Cringe Kid says, "Where's Archer? He's right here." You forget everything relevant, but I think you know some of us intuitionally. That's not a word. I don't think you're wrong, Evelyn Strange. I don't think you're wrong. Skylar's Creations over on YouTube asks, "Are they okay to be off leash?" I only trust them off leash at the dog park. I do not let them off leash anywhere else. Not because they're flight risks, just because they're definitely not afraid of traffic. So. All right, everyone. I am so sorry. I'm actually having a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, but I do need to end this because the store is closing in 21 minutes, and I need to buy them some food. So let's get them a pup cup. Let's get them a pup cup. Bug, bug, bug. I'm going to reuse your pup cup thing, handsome. Yeah, lay a butt. Okay, there's your dishes, Huskies. Give me 1 second, lay a butt. Give me 1 second. It's too dark to see Archer. Well, part of it is because I have the blinds closed and the light from the kitchen isn't getting there. Hang on, let me open the blinds. Okay, blinds are opening. That should make it easier to see Archer. All right. Someone said, Lisa, sorry, you're staring at my floors. Lisa said, "Has anyone ever rescued the dogs you post on Instagram stories?" I hope so. Breaks my heart. Lisa, a few times. A couple of times. I want to say like 3-ish times. I've had people DM me and say, "Thank you for posting that dog. I adopted them, and they're my entire world. I love them more than anything." And those are, hands down, the greatest messages I have ever seen in my life. They are so humbling and I am just beyond thrilled that I could play whatever small part in connecting someone with their dog. Right, Leia Butt? You did that. You did that, Leia Butt. Can I get a high five? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, leave it. Good girl. Miss, can you sit, please? Can you sit, please, Leia Butt? What a good girl. Archer the bug. I'm not going to make him sit. He's all the way over there. He's so afraid of Leia. Leia Butt, you're a very beautiful girl, and I love you more than anything. Archer the bug, you're a very handsome man, and I love you more than anything. Husky Butts, thank you so much for putting up with me and this live. Okay. Good girl. Okay, Bug. Archer, okay. She's not going to hurt you. Okay, all right. He's so traumatized by his sister. He's so traumatized by his sister. What a good boy. Good Huskies. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Store closes in 19 minutes. I got to run. I'm sorry. Nicole over on YouTube says, if anyone here is in Florida, stay safe. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, please be safe, everyone. I'm so sorry you have to deal with all that. That just sounds awful. And yeah, that's a bummer of a note to end this on. But thanks for hanging out. This was super fun. I'll go live again tomorrow.